Welcome to the Kingdom. I'm Chris, and this is Good Enough Gaming. Alright everybody, welcome back to the Kingdom, and welcome to this 1,000 point game of Warhammer 40k. It's going to be Astra Militarum, I almost said Adeptus Astartes. It's the Guard, Imperial Guard, versus Necrons. I got my new Necron Codex, so we're going to try it out. We have a new player in the house. Justin has come to join us. Hopefully he'll be a regular, especially in our 40k games here. But he's brought his Guard, and we're going to see who can outshoot who. So the table setup we have here, we're playing in a desert landscape, giving the Necrons a bit of a home field advantage. That was not intentional. And then as far as the mission, we're using the Leviathan cards. So for our primary, we got the Sites of Power. So the objectives in the middle are worth more if you can get a character near them. For our mission rule, we did Chilling Range, so there's no additional rules there, but I thought I'd put it down anyways. And then we're going to be doing the drawing our secondary objectives every single turn to keep things kind of mixed up. So here we've got 1,000 points of Astra Militarum. Justin, take us through what we're looking at.
We have our Cadian Command Squad.
Alrighty.
We have Ursula Creed. We have a Commissar. That's going to be attached to this squad of Kasrkin.
Those are the Kasrkin. Alrighty.
We have 3 sets of shock troops. 1, 2, and 3.
Are they all going to be equipped the same?
Exactly the same.
Okay, and what's that? That looks plasma?
No, they're going to be just the las guns.
Oh, okay.
That guy just looks better.
Alright, so all basic guns.
All
okay,
basic
got
las
that.
gun across. Now this squad of Kasrkin does have 2 of the hot shot volley guns.
Okay.
They're slightly different. There's 2 of them in this squad here. We have an armored sentinel. We have 2 layman Russ battle tanks built exactly the same, with 2 heavy bolters, hunter killer missile, las cannon, layman Russ battle cannon, and a storm bolter.
Okay.
And we are good to go.
DACA Central.
DACA Central, and our field ordnance battery that has the mortar option.
Okay, so that's a lot of bodies for 1,000 points. But I mean, it's Guard, so. And here is 1,000 point of Necrons. We're going to be still using that same, the formation, the detachment that was in the index, just because +1 to hit just by adding a character is too good to pass up. So in the front, we've got 2 squads of 10 warriors, and I'm going to try something a little different. We're going to do half and half. The basic warrior guns, especially the Gauss Reapers, got heavily nerfed in the Codex. So I'm going to do half and half. So we'll see how that works out. Now this squad is being led by a Plasmancer using the official model. This one also is going to be a Plasmancer, but I'm going to be using the Enriker, the Traveler model, because unfortunately he is gone. He's not in the Codex anymore. He doesn't exist. So he's going to become another Plasmancer. We got 2 squads of Immortals, one's with the Tesla carbines, and one over here with the Gauss blasters. We're going to have 2 Locust Heavy Destroyers, one with each type of gun, Vehicle Killer and Infantry Killer. A Canoptech Spider with 1 brood of Scarabs. We've got the Doomstalker back there to provide my long-range heavy support. And then 1 squad of the Destroyers here with the Lord attached to them. So try to give myself a little bit of everything. Some shooting, some melee, some long range. Hopefully that can work, but I mean we are going up against Guard and they can out-DACA pretty much anything but the Tau. Alright, so Guardsmen, Astra Militarum, have just finished their movement phase. Take us through what happened.
We have our Casterkin, used their 3-inch scout move, moved up, but they're going to stay tight so they can shoot. We use move on our shock troops, get within the objective. Our Layman Russ just moved up slightly to get better range and line of sight. Cadian squad, hold tight. Ordnance battery, held tight. We have our Sentinel advanced to get closer and use that flamer. It's not a plasma, use the flamer on the front. Cadian shock, move within this objective here. This tank shimmied over to get more line of sight. And this squad of shock troops advanced to get within 3 inches of that objective.
Oh, and we should mention the reason for that. One of Justin's secondary objectives was to control no man's land. So he has to hold 2 objectives in no man's land. So he ran them up to get that one and ran these guys up to get that one. His other secondary was area denial, but he wasn't able to get the walker wholly within 6. So he'll hold on to that probably for next turn. But since he scores those secondary at the end of his turn, I got no way to stop him. He's going to get at least 1 point. All right, on to a shooting. So Kazarkin, shooting at my destroyers.
Shooting the hot shot volley gun. 2 attacks each, hitting on 3s. There's 2 guys in the squad that have them.
Not bad.
3 hits, strength. 4 toughness.
Toughness, I think, is 6.
So 5s.
Got 1.
1, that's minus 1.
All right, so
1
that
damage.
so that's a 4-up save. Made it.
Cool. The other guys. The last gun, 24 inches rapid fire, but not close, hitting on 3s.
Not bad.
Strength 3.
Oh, strength 3? You're rolling on 6s then.
6s.
Oh!
There we go.
See, he borrowed my dice and they're rebelling against me. Do you see that? I have proof.
2 6s.
What's the AP?
AP1.
AP1, cover negates. So 3 plus. Oh, 1 goes
damage.
through. 1 goes through. Those guys have 3 wounds apiece, though. Next, we have this squad. I thought they had advanced, but no, the move gives them free movement. So they're going to thread the needle and shoot through with the squad of warriors.
Hitting on 4s. 3.
Toughness 4.
So 5s.
2 more.
And they are no AP.
And my normal save on the warriors is a 4, but I am in cover, so 3s. Oh, come on, guys. Seriously? Alright, well, that's 2 guys.
Next, we are going to use our ordnance battery, buddy.
Yeah. Heavy cannon there.
This guy has the Bombast field gun.
Mr. Bombastic!
2 las guns, which...
If you're using those, things are getting pretty desperate.
yeah, that's a bad thing. So blast, heavy, and indirect. So
Okay, so
they do 2 damage each, AP minus 1, hit on 5s, D6. There's 2.
they hit on 4s because you have not moved. That's what heavy does. If you don't move, it's +1 to hit.
So let's do how many shots? 2d6.
And they're targeting the warriors.
They are going to target those guys.
They're going to target those guys as well. Okay, so you won't get the blast benefit because you have to have 5 models or more to get the extra.
But they are scary.
Okay, so going after the destroyer. So just straight up 2d6 shots,
2d6.
and then hitting on 4s because you didn't move.
4s.
Oh no, that's statistical.
50%.
Strength.
On that. Strength 7.
Oh wow, so yeah, you're gonna be wounding on 3s.
3s. 2 minus 1.
Wounds. At -1, cover negates the -1, so 3 up. Save one taken.
2 damage.
So, oh, it's 2 apiece, so you killed one. Boop.
Got him, boys.
You got him, at least for now.
D3, right?
Yeah,
So he
I
might
give
get
D3, and they can come back with partial wounds, so...
that. Really? Oh, so now it's time to shoot the tanks that we all came here for.
Well, that's what these guys came here. I didn't come here to get shot by tanks. I don't know about you.
I want to start shooting our hunter. So we're doing this tank first. Hunter killer missile is going into that tall guy.
Yeah.
So the heavy bolters, both of those are going to go into that squad.
Warriors?
Yep.
Okay.
And we have the Layman Rust battle cannon. Layman Rust battle cannon is going to go into that squad.
The destroyers, yeah.
And we'll put the last cannon into that dude.
Okay. Guys sitting up here?
Yep.
All right, so you're just shooting all over the place.
Yeah, let's kind of see what turn 1 does.
All right, what do you want to do first?
Hunter killer missile. Heading on 4.
There it is.
All right, so it's strength 14.
Toughness 8. Wounding all 3.
3.
Oh! I mean, you could use your 1 command point.
Yeah, so we're going to use it.
You're going to use it? All right.
We'll use it. Needed 3.
There you go. Okay, so I have a 4-up invul. There it is.
Yeah, terrible.
Cuffwing!
Okay, we want to shoot the las cannon. Oh, I didn't put the battle cannon in yet.
Yeah, you declared battle cannon into the destroyers.
The las cannon is going to go into that guy, right? And that's 1, hitting on a 4. Hits.
That's a hit.
Strength 10.
Toughness, I
Strength
believe.
12. Las cannon is 12.
You're wounding on 2.
2.
Oh, no!
We're not going to have this kind of day. Alright, Layman Rust battle cannon is blast. So it's D6 plus 3.
Okay.
So D6.
8 shots total. Ow.
Hits on 4s. Oh, this isn't it.
I got half of them.
3s.
Okay, 3. AP of
Oh, it's just -1.
cover negates.
But there's 3 wounds each.
Are you
3
kidding
damage
me?
each. Yeah, 3 damage each. So
Oh,
don't fail.
failed 2. Oh, golly. Okay, so then that would remove...
So he's by himself there.
He did that.
Was he attached? Yeah. He was,
But what I'm going to do is spend my command point, and the comments will have to sort this out whether I can do this or not, because does it count as the unit being destroyed, or because the hero's still there does it not? But I got a stratagem where after you do a shooting phase, I can automatically do a reanimation protocol on that 1 unit. So you blew him up, and then 1 guy comes back. So I don't know. You guys let me know if I could do that, or if him wiping out the unit does or doesn't count because of the character there. Not quite sure. But still, that hurt an awful lot. I don't like that.
Alright, so 3 heavy bolters. Both heavy bolters are going to that.
Yeah.
Those squad, the warriors.
And these are sustained hits?
Sustained hits 1, yep.
Yep.
And the Layman Rust rerolls 1s.
Oh, it does?
That was
Okay.
the ability, so we'll just...
Yeah, we'll get it.
So, hitting on 4s.
Reroll 1s. Says no.
No!
Toughness 4.
3s.
2.
And it's -1.
In
2
cover.
2 damage each.
4+ save. Neither. Another 2 guys gone. Okay, that's 1 tank.
1 tank.
You get to do it again.
Let's do it again. The last cannon is going to go into that guy.
Okay.
The heavy bolters, we're going to put both into that warrior blob over there.
Okay.
And we have the battle cannons going to go into that thing.
Okay.
Did I say battle cannon? Yeah.
Yeah, las cannon into him,
cannon.
battle cannon into this guy, heavy bolters into the squad.
Cool. Well, let's do heavy bolters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s. Strength 5.
Wait,
so
there were 6s in there, weren't there? I think there was at least 1, so add 1 more dice because you had sustained hits.
that's cool. 5, toughness 4, so 3s.
Yep. Oh no!
Look at that. Just 1.
The dice gods say no.
No!
4+ save makes it.
Alright. Blast cannon hits on a 4.
And then battle cannon into the other destroyer.
That guy. Yep. So d6 plus 3. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1.
Wow, not bad.
3s.
Still, that's.
And these are all.
There's a 2 in there.
These are -1, but 3 damage each.
Oh crap.
How many does he have? 8?
He has 4 wounds.
Oh,
They're very weak. They're very, very weak. So I gotta save 2 of these, or he's dead. Cover negates it, so I get my regular 3-up save. Save them all. Dink, dink, dink. So that's interesting because you get a lot of shots and they do a ton of damage. It's just the AP's not that great.
AP's not impressive.
But I was worried because that first one, I mean, you took out an entire squad of those destroyers.
Demolisher cannons from now on. Alright.
All right, so at the end of the first turn for the guard, we've had a little bit more than a tickle. I mean, those guys took quite a pounding. They've been stripped down 4 models. Everything over here is still okay. So now it's time for the Necrons to get theirs. And for my secondary objectives, I pulled no prisoners, just kill units, which it's possible, at least 1. I don't know about multiple. And then I got area denial. So let's see if I can accomplish that. That's going to be tricky. So after the Necron movement phase, the destroyers have got to get in the fight before they get blown up by any more cannon fire. So they're positioning to either go after this squad or this one here. The heavy support there is just going to sit pretty and do what they do best, as are the Immortals. The Warriors have decided to move up because of my secondary objective. And then over there at the far side, the Warriors have moved forward from that obelisk to challenge the Guardsmen for that objective in front of the temple. The Immortals over there with the Tesla carbines have advanced because they got assault, get them in a better position. And the heavy Locust Destroyer there, he is sat still too. So now we'll move on to shooting and see if I can do to Justin what he just did to me. All right, on to the shooting. All right, let's start off with the Warriors. I got 5 Flayers, 5 Reapers. Flayers are in rapid fire range, so that's 10 shots into the Guardsmen. And with a character attached to the unit, they will hit on 3s. And your toughness is 3. The strength of this weapon is a 4, so I'm winning you on 3s. Again, that's pretty bad. So you have 3 saves to make, no AP, and you get +1 to cover.
My save is a 5, +1's 4.
Yep.
Wow, that's a good save.
And he saves them all like a boss. All right, then I got 5 shots from the Flayers that are in that unit. They get 2 shots apiece, so another 10. Again, hitting on 3s, strength 4. But these are strength 4, AP 1, so winning on 3s. Oh, my dice are in open rebellion. So that's 3 at -1, cover negates.
So 5.
All right, got 3 of you. Then, the Cryptek. He is going to use his magic staff. So he gets 3 shots with that plasma lance. Oh, that's actually semi-vehicle killer. So 3 shots hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Strength 7, so I'm wounding you on 2s. That's 2 wounds at AP 3. Down to 2.
6.
Yeah, so 6s. Oh, you saved 1. That's not bad. You took a plasma lance to the face, and it's like, yeah, it's okay. Rub some dirt in it. Oh, wow, I forgot something with him, or I'll remember it next time. Him being attached to that unit, they crit on a 5 or a 6 instead of a 6. So I'll get that next time. Okay, so in my shooting phase, last thing that I can do with the Plasmancer is Living Lightning. Pick 1 enemy unit with an 18 invisible, roll 4d6. Each 4+ is a mortal wound. That's 3 more dead guys. Okay, that's pretty effective there. These guys I don't think are in range of anything. Let me double check. So 3 of these guys are within range of those guardsmen. So we'll see if we can get the the Tesla carbines to do the rest of the work. Sustained hits 2, hitting on 3s. So no sustained hits, but you got 3 hits, strength 5, so I'm wounding you on 3s. That's 2 hits at AP nothing.
4.
Wow, they're still around. Next, we'll have these guys. We're going to have them all shoot at that squad. So here's first the 10 flayers. Or I'm sorry, the reapers. I have to measure for the flayers. They might be out of range. 3s. Wow, I'm not doing well. 3 hits, no AP. Yep.
4s.
Okay, got 2. So that reaper will not. So I've got 1, 2, 3 that can. So 2, 4, 6. Again, hitting on 3s. That's a lot better. Wounding on 3s. And so 4 at AP 1.
So 5s.
Okay, 3 more. Plasmancer. I declared that I have to go into him, so I should have declared him into the Sentinel, but it's too late. I said everybody. Okay, so 3 shots into those guardsmen. 1 hit, wounding on a 2. That's a wound, AP 3.
6.
Oh, nicely done.
Start roll 1 by 1. How it's written up.
And start doing that again. Okay. I think what we'll do now is we'll have... Well, he's still got... that Plasmancer has the same lightning-y spell. So he'll use it on that squad as well. 4 dice, each 4 plus is a mortal wound. 1, 2, 3, 4 more mortal wounds on that. These Plasmancers, I like them. I like them a lot. The Immortals back here are going to shoot through and try and finish off that last guy there. We're counting you can see through this. We're doing this piece of terrain, and that one are like infinitely high. So you can't see through them if you're not on them. But everything else is just a covered template. So we got, or footprint. So hitting you on 3s with the Immortals. That's terrible. That's 1 wound at AP... I think it's at least 1. Go ahead and roll and I'll tell you what it is. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Crap. So now you've got a guy there. And now I have to waste more shooting just to kill him. Alright, after a bit of thought here, the Doomstalker does have that little itty-bitty gun in front. So he's going to put those little shots to try and finish off that last guardsman. And his big cannon we're going to put towards that tank in the center. So let's do the little guy first. It is a whopping 1 shot, but lethal hits and twin linked. And it misses. Nicely done.
Do you want to command point that?
No, I'm good. I mean, it's tempting, super tempting, but I think I'm good. Now, D6 plus 1 shots into the big tank there. 3. That's terrible. Hitting you on 3s because it's heavy and I'm standing still.
Toughness 11.
So that's 2 hits, strength 14. So I'm wounding you on 3s. That's 2 wounds at AP 3.
5.
Yup. Only got 1. 3 damage.
I have 13 wounds, so I have
You're fine.
10.
I mean, that's nothing. Okay, well, so I'm not as
It's not bad.
concerned. Well, I'm concerned. I'm not as impressed. That's the word I meant to look for. All right, that means I have to waste this guy's all his guns just to kill that 1 guardsman because he's worth a point. So let's do it here. All right, I feel confident. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s, rapid fire range, 4 shots, and he misses with 2. Good grief. Wounds you twice, AP 1. You got to make 2...
5.
6? Aren't you normally 5?
Yeah.
You're not in cover. 2 6s. Let's see it.
This is for YouTube.
Nope. It's still for YouTube though. It's still going up, just so you know. Okay, so all I have left are the 2 Locust Heavy Destroyers. So this one here is going to start chipping away at that squad of Kazarkin, And then this one is going to see if we can't do some more damage to the big tank over there. So the big gun here rerolls wound rolls of 1 against vehicles. This one rerolls 1s against infantry. So 1 shot, hitting you on a 2. That's a hit. It is strength 14, so wounding you on a 3, rerolling 1s. That's a wound. You have 1 save, a -4.
6, right?
Yo. Oh, that is 6 damage on your tank.
That's that dude?
That's that dude. That is a straight 6.
I knew it.
Yeah, I'm thinking in a more competitive manner, I'd bring, and you can bring him in units of 3.
No, 100% no.
50 points.
Those guys are that first. I missed twice on both.
Okay. Now, that might, you may have to check your data sheet.
Yeah.
He might be down to the degrading. And Mythic Exterminator over here. Let's see if we can do
That's a cool name.
It is kind of cool. I don't even know what Enmitic means, but it exterminates, so I'm cool with that. Hitting you on 2 sustained hits, rapid fire. Okay, I got to do some measuring here. Hang on. All right, hitting on 2, 6s explode. So that's gone. That's gone. But that's a lot of 6s there. So there's 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm toughness 3.
I'm strength 6. So wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s. Now the good news is it's only AP1 and you negate that with cover. But that's a full house. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 saves at your normal save.
2, 4, wait, 14?
14.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And my save is 4.
Oh, okay.
So is your AP?
It's negated by your cover.
Alright guys, 50% here. And you guys live. 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
9! There's 1 guy left.
The hero, the leader's left.
1 guy standing next to the commissar saying, "I won't leave you, sir." Okay, I would say that's been a pretty successful shooting phase for the Necrons. I'll tell you right now what's going to happen charging. So destroyers are going to charge that unit. The bugs are going to charge into your walker there. And then this squad is going to charge into those guys and try and finish them off. So let's start over here. 7 inches, I think that'll do it. Yep, that front guy makes it.
Overwatch on the bugs.
Are you going to overwatch?
1 command point.
Alrighty. We're watching over bugs.
Heavy flamer, D6 shots.
4. Respectable. Wounding on 2s.
2s.
Oh no. So 2 wounds at AP.
1. 1 dead.
Well, I only get a 6 up save anyways. So 6s. Not a 1. So both go through. However, those guys have 4 wounds.
They're 4?
They're 4 now. So, but do I make it? Did you just get 2 free chip-aways at me? No. That's definitely in. Alrighty. Okay. So some bugs are going to go in, and now here is the most important one. Those other ones were kind of afterthoughts. Another 11. All right, let's start from my left and go over. These guys are crowded in. We have 7 attacks coming from the warriors, and then we'll see if the Cryptek has to mop up. So hitting you on 3s, because what's so great about the Awakened Legion, having a character, it says it adds 1 to hit rolls. Not just shooting, not just melee, but both. So hitting you on 3s. That's a full house. But it's no AP. So you got 7 saves, no AP. Oh, I got to wound you.
Wound, yeah.
I'm playing too much one-page rules.
Yeah.
Strength 4, though. 3s. All right, you got 4 saves at no AP.
There's no cover in melee, right?
Nope.
So 4 5s. Okay, guys. How many guys? Just 2 guys.
Just 2. Is that it?
I think that's it.
That's it. All right. I will consolidate them after, but they're going to shuffle probably just to move a little bit further forward. Over here, bugs. And do you know what we're going to do with our bugs? The one that's wounded, let's pile them in here. The one that you wounded is going to self-destruct.
Okay.
So I use, I select one, the wounded one, it is destroyed. And then I roll a dice. And I add 1 if it's a vehicle. So on a 1, nothing would happen, but because you're a vehicle, that won't happen. So 2 to 5, D3 mortal wounds. On a 6, 3 mortal wounds. Adding 1, so that's a 5. So D3 mortal wounds. 3 mortal wounds on you. Then I can attack with the 2 that are left. Now each base, get this, each base gets 6 attacks. But they totally suck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 12 attacks coming from the bugs. Hitting you on a whopping 5, but lethal hits. So 6 is auto wound. 1. So you have that, and then I got to wound you on a 6. No. So you have 1 save, no AP.
2.
Yeah, I figured. More, the thing you use them for is the destruct. And that's why she's there, so each turn she brings 1 back, and I destroy it, and I just sit there.
That's a terrible combo.
You get to hit back.
Oh, cool.
You might wipe them out.
I have a chainsaw. Sentinel chainsaw.
Is it a lovely chainsaw?
I don't think it's lovely. Okay, 3 hits. Hitting on 4s.
1 hit.
1 hit.
Wounding on 2s, though. Guarantee it.
Strength 6.
There it is.
And that is just minus 1 damage.
6. No. So one of those is down to 3 wounds.
They used to be 3. Right?
They used to be 3. Now they're 4, and they used to be like 3 or 4 attacks, and now they're 6. So they're trying to make them a little bit better. Alrighty. Onwards. Alright, over to the last combat here. The Necron Overlord, or the Scorpic Destroyer Lord. 4 attacks. I'm going to use his Hyperphase Harvester. Hitting on a 2+. That's 3 of them. Wounding on a 2+. That's 3 of them. And you're probably going to need your invul because this is -3.
3?
Yep.
5 up.
3 damage. So that's a 6 total.
Goodbye, Commissar.
And they will consolidate towards that tank to give you something to worry about. Actually, no, they won't. They're going to consolidate back onto the objective because it's a points game. All right. So, in summary, I'd say highly successful turn for the Necrons. They're holding 2 objectives in the middle, 1 down here. Alright, it looks like Guard are on the move. What's happening?
We're moving this tank up so it has line of sight on the destroyers and the warriors there. The Sentinel stuck in combat. The shock troops have moved up to get a little bit closer to see the middle. This tank has moved up to get line of sight and
On
distance
everything.
on everything it can shoot at. Mortar's
Alright.
staying still. Command squad is going to stay still with Ursula.
And then what did you draw for your new secondary objectives?
Overwhelming force. Each time an enemy unit that started within range of an objective marker is destroyed, I
Okay.
score 3 victory points.
So blow up my 3 units holding objectives. And then the other one, did you keep it from last time? Area
I'm
denial?
going to burn it
Okay.
for a command point
And draw a new
and
one.
get a new one. Capture enemy outposts. If you control 1 or more objectives in your opponent's deployment zone, you get 8 points.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have much guarding yet. You just gotta, make it across the entire
Get
field.
some over there.
Your Strider there, your Walker could do that once he disentangles himself from all those bugs.
We're going to shoot the shock troops here into the Necron warriors.
Alrighty.
Hang on 4s.
Well, not bad.
Strength 3, toughness 4.
Winning on 5s.
5. Okay.
2. With AP or cover, I get a save of 3+. You kill one. We'll take a Reaper, just because I don't know if I'm going to get in close combat anytime soon. All right. What's next?
We are going to have this guy. So he has his hunter-killer missile, but he can't use it anywhere else.
Well, he can use it, but it would be -1. You might want to save that until he's not locked in.
Okay, well, we'll just use his...
But he's going to barbecue some little buggies.
We'll use his flamer, which was D6 shots.
Tilt the camera so it's matching the angle of the guy. Oh, that hurts.
6 shots.
Wounding on 2s. Alrighty. 4, and I need 6s. And just 1. So 3, that's a squad base gone. Come on, guys, hold out.
Ordnance battery. Both shots are going into that squad.
The Warriors again, huh?
Yeah.
What have you got against Warriors?
They just keep coming back.
They do. They really do.
Alright, 2d6. And they haven't moved, so they're heavy, blast, and indirect.
And blast, so you will get to add 2, 4, 6, 8. You'll add 1 to this. Yep.
Alright, hitting on 4s and 3s. 4s.
3s. Because you're heavy and you didn't move. So you add 1 to hit.
Oh yeah, so their Bliss goes 5.
Oh, so you have
loading on
4s.
3s,
Okay, my bad.
So 4s.
No, those? Yeah. 3 hits. Okay.
And then 3s a wound.
We'll figure this out eventually. 2 wounds.
At
AP of
-1, 2 damage.
negated by the cover. 4+.
Save them.
I'm sorry.
Save them again.
This is not a very enjoyable experience
This
for
is
you.
not a guard shooting you. Okay, who's left? We have the tanks, the fun part.
Thanks for the memories.
He has his hunter killer missile that he's got to get payback on that guy who did a lot of damage to him.
He did. It makes total sense.
And then he's going to shoot his las cannon into that.
So Hunter Killer and Last Cannon into the Locust.
Yes.
Heavy Destroyer. Got it.
His battle cannon is going to go into that.
The Spider. Okay.
And then the bolters are going to them.
Makes sense.
So, let's jump in here. Las cannon. 1 shot, hitting on 4s.
Hey, you get it.
Great. Strength 12.
Toughness, I'm pretty sure toughness is 6. You're wounding on a 2. I'm willing to bet money.
2.
That's definitely a wound.
-3, d6 plus 1.
Cover, so 5+ to make my day. I'm sorry, dude.
That's not going to work.
Man, guest rights are not panning out for you here.
Alright, well, hey, there's still a hunter killer missile. Right in the face.
Another bite at the apple.
1 shot, hitting on 4s. Okay.
Do you want a command
Yes, we do
point?
want a command point for that. Why not?
There we go.
I use my good 6 here. Strength 14, so 2.
Yeah. There's another 6.
6s. It's -3 d6.
Okay, once again, -3. I'm going to need a 6. 5 because I'm in cover. Hey, it goes through.
D6.
Okay, you could kill him. You kill him.
There we go.
Kaboom.
We did it, guys. We did it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to invest in more of those. They're pretty good, but
They're scary.
anybody who knows what they're worth will always target them first.
Alright, Stormbolter is 2, but it's rapid fire 24 inches. Are you within 12?
Yes, I am.
4 attacks, hitting on 4s. Stormbolter.
Nice.
And strength 4, toughness 4. So
Yep.
4s. 2 at no AP.
Okay, in cover, 3+. Save 1. 1 dies. We'll take away this guy way back here.
And this thing rerolls. So rerolling all my
reroll
attacks.
hits to 1. Don't forget that.
Hits. Well, you're near the
Yeah.
objective, so I can reroll all hits.
Oh, lovely.
Near the objective.
Okay.
So heavy bolter. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling hits.
So that's a sustained hit. And then hitting on 4s.
So we reroll.
Look at that, and those are sustained as well. So add 3 more dice to that whole pool. Well played.
Well played, dice. Strength 5, T4, so 3s.
2, 3, 4, 6, 7.
-1. 2 damage
4,
each.
5, 6, 7. -1, negated. 4 plus. 2 die. We'll take away those 2 guys at the back. Alrighty.
That guy's done. They're done.
The walker's done. Just the other tank.
Yep, he is going to try and put his las gun or las cannon into that guy.
Little guy?
Yep, little guy.
Because he doesn't have the big gun the other one did.
Okay, well, we'll put it in the big guy then.
Yeah, this guy is an infantry killer, not a vehicle killer.
Okay, well, we'll put the las cannon into that.
Big one?
Yep. And then we'll put the battle cannon here.
Okay.
We'll put the storm bolter into those guys.
And
then we'll put the heavy bolters into there.
okay. What do you want to do first?
We will do the storm bolter. 2 shots hitting on 4s. Good job.
Rerolling 1s though.
Stake up.
Yeah. Okay. I tried.
You tried to help me there. Heavy bolters going there. 6 with sustained hits, and you're near the objective. So I can do
Oh, you reroll everything.
So 4s.
Oh boy. But those
Sustained
3
hits.
more hits, yeah.
All right.
Wait, you were hitting on 3s or
3s.
4s? Okay,
No, 4s.
4s. So that 1 3's out. Yeah, everything is good.
Cool.
So wounding on 5s.
5.
Can you reroll to wound?
No wounds.
Okay. No cover save though.
-1.
Yep.
2 damage.
4 plus. Oh, 1 goes through, and guess what 2 damage does? Kills a guy. Again. Now the battle cannon.
Battle cannon. D6 plus 3. So D6. It's 2.
Oh, not so hot.
Hitting on 4s. Be rolling because you're down the objective.
Good thing too.
Yeah, good thing too, because they all miss.
3.
Strike 10.
Wounding on
3s.
Okay.
And that's -1. 3 damage.
4s. Ooh. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. So that squad is now permanently, totally, and utterly dead. I'm sorry, 4 wounds left. 3 damage apiece.
Last one, last cannon.
Into my big boy.
1 shot. Hitting on 4s. Thank goodness, they did not.
Not
I
on
missed
an
every
objective.
single one, except for the reroll.
That's guard for you.
Okay.
They make fun of stormtroopers in Star Wars for not being able to hit anything, but I don't know. Guard versus stormtroopers. It'd be like a G.I. Joe episode.
one
Bullets flying everywhere
would
and
die.
no one's getting hurt.
My melee here. No, you hit first because you're.
Oh yeah. Ooh, now here's a difficult question. I could explode that last guy, but then I can't respawn on it, and I need it to. So it's just going to attack. So 2, 4, 6 attacks. 5 hits on 5s, but 6s are what I really need. There you go. 2 auto wounds, and then that one's a hit. Wounding on a 6. No. So you got 2 wounds at AP nothing.
2s. +1 or 2s.
Oh, 1 goes through.
Excellent.
But now you get hit back.
I have my chainsaw. 3 attacks, hitting on 4s.
Got 1.
And 2.
Wounding on 2.
-1.
6. Nope. Okay. No other charging. Did you achieve any of your secondary objectives?
Nope. I did not kill you off of any objective.
Okay. All right. So we head now back to Necron, turn 2. All right, Necron, turn 2. I drew Defend Stronghold, which is basically hold this objective till either the end of Justin's next turn or the end of the battle. And then Overwhelming Force, I got to knock him off of a objective, but did you move those guys up too far?
No, they're just within 30.
They're just within, so I got to take out that squad of guys. And haven't done any movement yet, but I have done all the reanimation. So he's back up to full. They're back up to full. Basically, everything is at full health. Even, well, there's a couple of wounds on that. The one thing that's totally gone is that Locust Heavy Destroyer, and Justin says good riddance to him. Done the moving. Everything has kind of just positioned itself, gotten closer to get within range to fire, to get within range to charge. Heavy support is, of course, just sitting pretty where it is because that's what heavy support does. We're going to start off with the Spider shooting into that unit back there. It's a blast weapon, so I'll be getting some benefit here. D6 shots plus... That's a full squad, isn't it? So it's plus 2. Oh! 3 shots. Hitting you on 3s. And, okay, I want you to see this right here. The dice are starting to take pity on you. Missed everything.
Good.
Missed absolutely everything. Okay, squad over here. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to use... You have 4 wounds left on that tank?
Yep.
So he is going to use his electrical power and then his specific weapon to try and take out the tank. And then all the Goss Reapers that are within range will. The Goss Flayers are going to shoot over at that squad there. So 4 dice, each 4+ is a mortal wound. Your tank takes 3 mortal wounds. 4 Goss Reapers are in range. Hitting on 3s. Whoop, 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 whoop. Come here. That's not great. Unfortunately, those 6s don't do anything. Okay, so I'm going to need 6s to wound you. I got 1. You have 1 save at AP 1 to make.
1 save, AP 1. My save is 2. You're 3.
He's good. Now, the Canopte, or the Plasmancer, his weapon has a little bit more of a punch to it. 3 shots, hitting on 4s. Yeah. 2 hits. Strength 7, so I'm wounding you on 5s. 2 wounds. At AP 3,
5.
1 goes through, it does 2 damage. Does that have Deadly Demise?
Deadly Demise, 1d6.
So, yep. Basically, on a 6, that squad will take some damage. Does not explode, so it doesn't matter.
That's really nice.
Okay, so now the rest of those, let's see how many were there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 shots. Going into that squad of guardsmen, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. 3 saves, no AP.
5.
Got 3 of them. Okay. Then we'll move on to the Immortals with those Tesla carbines. Hitting you on 3s. 6s. Ooh, sustained hits 2. So that's a miss, that's a miss. But those 2 go with that 6, and those 2 go with that 6. Strength of 5. AP of... Whoop! Casualty. He died.
He's out.
He's
Nice
out.
of him.
He's gone. Hitting on... wounding on 3s. 2, 4, 6, 8. AP nothing.
5s.
Oh my.
Okay, so...
Well rolled.
2.
1 more. There's a 4 in there. 3 total. Holy cow. Okay. Well then, I guess I don't have much choice in the matter. So this squad of warriors is going to finish them off. What we're going to do... So again, the Flayers with the longer range will go into this infantry squad. The Reapers will go into the tank because they can't shoot at that. And then he will also go into them. I need to get that squad. The only reason the Reapers won't is because they're just too darn far away. 5 Goss Flayers into those guys. Hitting on 3s. Pretty good. Whoop. And with him, they're... yep, so that's 1 auto wound because there's a character with them. Wounding on 3s. So, total of 5. AP nothing.
5s?
Mm-hmm. Oh!
That's 5.
That's the squad, huh? Okay, well then, I declared the Plasmancer shot at them, so that's wasted. He will use his electrical thing. 4 dice, 4 plus, mortal wound. That's 4 mortal wounds on him.
Just help me clean up.
And then, I don't even know if any of the Reapers are in range of that tank. Oh, actually, okay. I obviously do not estimate a foot
all in range,
very
right?
well. They're all in range, so that's 5 of them, and they get 2 shots apiece. Mixing and matching guns in a Necron unit is not a bad idea. So, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 6s. 1 at AP 1.
Okay. Tank?
Yep.
2 and 3.
He's good. I figured he's good. We've got the Overlord. He can't actually see that unit. You've got them blocked by the tank, so he'll just put his guns into the tank itself. See if I can strip off a wound or 2. 2 shots. Hitting on 2s. Both hit. Okay. And then it is strength 6, so wounding you on 3s, or I'm sorry, 5s. 1 hit. I'm sorry, 1 wound, AP 1.
Tank? 3.
He's good. Immortals, trying to strip a wound or 2 off. Hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on 5s. No, you said toughness 11? Wounding on 6s. So nothing there. The enigmatic disintegrator, I think is what it was called. Yeah, 6 shots. You are not in rapid fire range, but sustained hits. Hitting on 2s. 4 hits. Wounding you on... This one's wounding on 5s because it's strength 7. 1 wound, no AP. This is really kind of a nothing burger. Yeah. Okay, let's just get to the one that's important here, because that's all that's left. The big Canoptic Doomstalker. Oh no, D6 plus 1 shots. 4 shots. Hitting you on 3s because it didn't move. Unfortunately, only 2. And wounding you on 3s. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I got 2 command points, so I'll spend 1. There we go. 2 wounds, AP 3.
5.
Block 1, straight 3. Okay, so as far as combat, I'm going to charge the bugs in, and I'm going to charge the Lord in. Do it now. Bugs, they're in. 8, they can probably go across. And then the Lord, unless I roll snake eyes. No, that's an 11. All right, we'll move models and come back. In melee, everything made it in. The bugs, as you could expect, with 1 wound left, they're just going to detonate those ones. And add 1 to this. That's a 5, so that's 2 D3 wounds on him. I'll double check that. Just 1. 1 wound. And then with the remaining bugs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hitting you on 5s, but 6s are what I really need. So 3 wounds, plus 6s for these. 3 saves, no AP.
2s.
Yeah, I figured. But, here's where the big guy is. So he charged into you, which means, first...
You had 2, and then you needed the...
I need a 2. So that's a 3, which means you suffer D3 mortal wounds. I wonder if that's the number of mortal wounds you suffer. So just 1, 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. 3 hits. Wounding on your toughness 11, wounding you on 5s. Just 1, but AP 3.
5.
Oh! He doesn't care.
I'm gonna get to hit you back.
Yes, you are.
Ready for this?
Well, yes, I think I am. Are you going to go into the big guy or the little guys?
Okay, so we're going to little guys. That's probably fine.
You know, I mean, you just roll forward and you're crushing little scarabs everywhere. Let's get a different vantage point here.
2, 4. All right.
Nice.
6 attacks going to the bugs. Hitting
Okay.
on 4.
You said reroll once?
Just ones. Yeah, you're not within a
That's pretty good. That's almost everything.
strength 7.
Morning on 2s. 3. Needing 6s. Didn't get any 6s. So that's 1 damage apiece. One of my bug squads is down to 1 wound. Alright. So that's it for the Necron's turn as far as primaries. But I hold that objective, I hold that objective, I hold that objective. So seeing just the endless wave of robots that won't ever stay down, the Guard have decided this is not a battlefield worth fighting for. They are pulling up stakes and they are going to withdraw to live to fight another day. So please, if you're watching this, let us know all the rules we got wrong. It's been a while since we played, so have patience with us, but please kindly point out the things that we got wrong, especially my question about the thing over here. I don't think it totally mattered, because when I charged into that unit, the harvesters, the destroyers didn't do anything. The Lord did everything. But anything else we got wrong, let us know in the comments, and hope everyone enjoyed it, and that you thought that it was, at the very least, good enough.